Hey guys, thanks for watching Homesteading on the Side. It is unusually cool here this weekend, today. It is windy and it is chilly outside. And it's opening day of hunting season. And Corey's out in the woods. So I figured to help warm his tummy and warm his bones, we'll make his favorite Tuscan soup. So for this recipe, we are going to need a package of your favorite Italian sausage. This is mild. You can use hot if you prefer, or sweet, or just regular, just whatever you like. We like the mild. So all I've done is I've scored it, and I'm going to take the casing off. So it'll be just the sausage. And if you want to buy it already ground where you don't have to take the casing off, that's fine too. It's just cheaper. And this takes 2 seconds for me to do myself. So save the money and do it yourself. We'll also need some parsley, thyme, basil, and oregano. 4 to 6 cups of chicken stock. You can use stock in a box, stock in a can, bouillon, whatever you want, as long as it is anywhere from 4 to 6. I'll probably go 6 today. So 6 cups of chicken stock. Olive oil, salt, and pepper. I've got, you can do 4 large or 5 or 6 small. This is all I have left in the pantry, so I'm going to throw them all in. So some potatoes, and I am going to peel. I've washed them. I'm going to peel them and dice them. A carrot I'm going to peel and dice. Some celery that I'm going to wash and dice. Some diced tomatoes. I prefer the fire roasted tomatoes in this, but when I went to Walmart, they were all out. They were out of a lot of stuff, so I just grabbed the only diced tomatoes I could find. And a lot of times I put spinach in this, but the kale was so pretty, and we like kale, so I'm going to throw some kale in there. I've also done this and added zucchini or squash in it. You can leave out the potatoes and add noodles instead. It kind of, you can change it up and do whatever you... Oh, onion and garlic. How did I forget that? Onion and garlic. Sorry, completely off topic. There it is. There's my garlic. Okay. You can change it up and add whatever vegetables that you like, however you want to do it. This is just what we like. So let me get everything prepped and we'll be right back. Alright, so the casing's off. I've got my heat cranked. It's in between medium high and high. Because I'm going to brown this and break it all up so it's like ground. I've started my garlic, onion, celery, carrots, and I've started on my potatoes. I'm going to dice these relatively small because I want them to cook kind of quick, and I don't want to have to be cooking it forever. So I dice them relatively small because the smaller they are, the quicker they cook. So while the sausage is browning, which I can go ahead and throw in there, while it is browning, I'm going to finish dicing up all of my potatoes. So we'll be right back. Alright, so I pulled the sausage, sorry, the sausage, and it's a little thick, and that's alright. I'm going to run it through my knife on the cutting board. So I'm just going to add all of the vegetables and the garlic to the pot minus the potatoes and stir fry these until they're soft. So I'm going to go ahead, add my tomatoes to the super softened vegetables, and then I've got my little half teaspoon measure here, but a half teaspoon of thyme, a full teaspoon of basil, half a teaspoon of parsley, and a full teaspoon of oregano. And stir all this in. Sorry, she is fussy today. I think she's teething. Yes, so, and then I'm going to add, there's 4 cups. I think I'm going to go ahead and do most of it. Yeah, I'm going to do it all. 8 cups. 8 cups of chicken stock. And then I'm going to add my potatoes. I'm going to run my knife through the sausage just to get it a little more coarse. And then I'm going to go take care of her. Alright, so everything's in, minus the kale, which I'm going to wash and chop while this is cooking, but the sausage is in there, the potatoes, everything is in. So I'm going to put a lid on this and keep it on about medium, and I'm going to cook it till the potatoes are done. So the potatoes are done, and make sure you taste it, and salt and pepper or season however you want according to your taste. And since that is done, I have made a cornstarch slurry to thicken it up. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I like to. I like it a little bit thicker. So before I do that, I have washed and rinsed and drained all my kale. And I'm just going to try not to make a mess and add this to the soup pot. I'm going to do this before I add the cornstarch.
No, put that in the trash. Don't take that in here. No, here. Get here.
Okay.
Told you, put those.
So I'm just going to let this wilt just a little. I don't want it to cook too much. I do want it to be tender. That'll work. And now I'm going to move all of it out of the way. And I've got my slurry here. I'll put the heat on about medium. Bring it up to a little bit of a boil. And I'm just going to let this simmer for a minute or two until it thickens. Alright, it's nice and thick. Super hearty, good for after a day in the woods. It'll warm you up. I'm going to serve it with a piece of focaccia bread that I baked, or you can use Italian bread, French loaf, baguette, however you want to do it. Either way, hope you enjoy.